I serve in our kids because God gave me the gift of teaching kids, and He's given me a passion for sharing the truth about His Word and who He is. Right about after I started on our kids, and I had a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old at the time, Janelle said that we were going to try and open up a K through first class to reach that age group. And I remember just being kind of floored by everybody coming together in the ministry and praying over that, praying for the resources and the means to make that happen. And then seeing God provide that was really cool. And being in there the first week with both of my kids who were in that age group, seeing what that looked like to have a lesson that really showed them God's truths at the place that they were ready to receive it was really cool. I love after I've taught a lesson on a Sunday morning and we get in the car and I've kind of been too busy teaching, kind of in the zone to really stop and think about the fact that my kids were also in that lesson. So we get in the car and I'll ask them what they learned, and it's just so cool to hear the way that God laid those things on His heart and that He used me as an instrument of that. It always, every time, gets me choked up. First, I would say pray about it, because God has a place for everybody inside His church. And so that might be our kids, it might be somewhere else, but there is a place for you. And second, I would say that probably the most common thing I've heard over the years is, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a teacher. And I would say, if you are a teacher, great. And maybe God wants to turn you into a teacher. But if you're not, there are so many places to serve inside our kids. And it is such an investment in the generations to come to teach them how to know and love God. So if you're not a teacher, there are places for you to serve. We need administrative people. We need, greeters. We need people to organize supplies. There's a place for everybody to make that ministry run smoothly and to reach these kids with the gospel.